It's always a gamble with how the economy's going, but last year we raised $378,000 with 100 kids. So if we can come close to that, that will be phenomenal. But overall, this is a project about their life skill development. So I'm a firm believer that the money is second to them learning about these projects, but financially it's very important, so that way they make the money back from what they've spent on these expensive projects. So we really appreciate all the buyers and supporters that come out to see this livestock show and then the auction. The support means a ton. A lot of the businesses come out, a lot of the individuals come out, and when they purchase an animal, they know that these funds are not just for them to piddle away. These kids take these funds and they do use them for college, and they do use them for next year's projects. So I'm grateful for anyone and everyone who's ever come out before, and we hope that we are able to do just as well as we did in the past few years. So the funds, all but 5% go back to the kids, and that's because that 5% comes back to us, to the association, to be able to afford the ribbons, the judges, the motels for the judges. Everything that's supplied here are used on those 5% of everybody's checks. It's a tax donation that when you purchase an animal and you pay the association that money, so you're going towards a good cause, but they get that whole check minus just a smidge to help offset the cost to put on this event. So when you get an animal, it's not just here's an animal, here's food. You have to make sure you allot money to purchase the show animal. You have to have money for buying the feed, buying all the supplies that animal might need for water or for food or for grooming, and then also the ability to house it. And pigs are not just put them in a dog pen, because they root around and they dig, and cattle are large and they require a lot of structurally sound buildings at first a time too. But we aim this to be something where they learn the life skills of being in the livestock industry, so that way they understand how many pounds a day these animals need to gain in order to make market weight in a timely manner. But how to balance their funds, their checking account hopefully, and how to work with their parents on doing little jobs at home, so that way they can afford these projects. They find a commonality with another young person out there, so that way they have the friendship, but they can share knowledge. One may know a little bit more about the feeding regimen they use, one may know a little bit more about the supplements they may use, but they are able to learn from each other. And when you find somebody that you have something in common with, you tend to click. And if you look out on the grounds while we're not doing shows or activities, they're running around playing, talking to each other. So it's just friends with common interests. I think is the biggest thing that they get out of it socially.
4-H is just focused around life skills development. These kids learn everything from leadership skills to civic engagement skills. So there are multiple clubs around the county, so these kids can kind of pick and choose what's closest, what fits best for them, because different clubs tend to focus on different things. They're just able to really become bonded with each other, kind of find similar interests, and just really make a difference within the community. These kids have amazing community service projects, and they just really have a heart for serving Wilson County, and that is very evident with these 4-Hers and with their adult leaders. These youth are really it's amazing to see the growth in these youth just in a few short months. Even from like one school year to the next, they just grow so much in their character and leadership. And that's proof of their community, of 4-H, of their parents, of the support they have around them. And they're just really able to grow in different ways and just kind of find their niche in 4-H and just kind of run with it, whether that be livestock or anything from forestry or art or photography, anything like that.